All right, fifth grade. Before we start reading chapter 11, I want us to go over a couple of the more tricky words in this section because our book deals with this a time period that happened a long time ago. So some of these words you've never heard before. And I actually learned some new words as I was making these slides. So let's take a look. Our first word is modesty. And modesty is a noun. It means not being too proud or boastful or confident. So if you brag a lot, you're not modest. But if you don't brag and you just go about without being too proud of yourself or too boastful, then you have modesty. Berth. A berth is a noun and it means a bed on a ship or train. So I have a picture here. This is a man reading a newspaper, it looks like, in his berth. It's a small little bed that you'll find on a ship or a train. Be super important in this next chapter. Tarry. Tarry is a verb, and tarry either means that you're leaving slowly, hesitantly, or you're just hanging about. So these guys, they're just hanging outside of Starbucks on the bench. They might be tarrying. They're just hanging, they're leaving slowly. All right. If you really don't want to go to your next class because you're having so much fun in ELA, you might tarry and not want to get out of the room quickly. Our next word is requisition. Requisition is a noun. It's a demand, especially by the military, that takes something over for public use, seizing property that belongs to somebody else. So it doesn't happen often, but sometimes, especially when we're in war, the government might say, we're going to seize your house, or we're going to seize this plot of land that you have by requisition. So they're taking it over so that they can use it. Take a look at this next kind of silly picture. We have dander. Dander has two meanings. It's either a feeling of anger or animosity, a really angry feeling, or it's small scales from animal skins or hair or bird feathers that can cause allergic reactions in some people. So maybe you or a family member are allergic to dogs. If you're allergic, you have a reaction to the dander, the small animal skins. Luxury is our next word. Luxury is a noun. It's something that's expensive and not necessary. So take a look at this fancy car that I have here in this awesome garage. These things are super expensive and not necessary. You could live without them. We call those luxuries. And our last word has two very different meanings. This is privy. Privy either means that you're informed about something secret or not generally known. So if you're privy to where the school's secret ice cream stash is, that you're informed about something secret. But privy also has a meaning that is bathroom. So if somebody says, I'm going to the privy, it means that it's an old word for bathroom. And here I have a picture of an old outhouse. So before indoor plumbing, people used to go outside, go to the privy, close the door, and do their business.